Number 3 is taken Gagai. 4, Lee McClintock. 5, Kyle Kennedy. 6, James Sullivan. 7 is Jack Kelly. Wearing number 8, Sean Fox. 9, Chris Randall. 10.
Well, for 6 months, both the Butcher Boys and the Seagulls have battled and spilt blood. But for the first time today, they're about to go into the heat of the battle right here on a very picturesque Saturday afternoon for football. One of these sides, well, they'll progress into finals next week, and the other, well, they're about to hang up their boots after 80 minutes for season 2017. Hello and welcome to Sudden Death football here today between Craig Miller's Central Butcher Boys taking on Dean Noonan's Lakes United. Both neighbouring clubs, both very much rival coaches, and both are after another week of survival. But we know that's not going to be the case for either Lakes or Central. This is elimination football, and it is the hottest town to be in Newcastle right now, and the hottest place to have rugby league right in the heart of downtown Charlestown. So let's take a look at both of these clubs as they'll take to the field here this afternoon in this semi-final. Let's go through the Butcher Boys side. At fullback we have Jake Mason. On one wing is Jared Knott, and on the other wing is Cameron Anderson. The centre pairings of Sean Metcalf and Mitch Williams. Steve Gordon, he's out for the Butcher Boys today. In his spot is Lachlan Bent. Brad Murray in 7. And the back rowers of Metcalf, Kennedy, Baker, Cook, Madden and Dan Cordner. And the interchange bench of Worsley, Davis, Jarrett and Colner, making his second match in first grade for the second consecutive week. The Lakes United Seagulls, well, for them at fullback is Cody Robbins. On the wings is Matt Craig and Kyle Kennedy. Gagai and McClintock in the centres. The 6 and 7, the 5/8 and the half-back is Sullivan and Kelly. And the back rowers of Sean Boss, Chris Randall, Nick Blowy, Josh Hayes, Dylan Harton. And locking the scrum is Casey Burgess. The interchange for the Seagulls looks this way. Gilmire, Brown, Chris Adams and Tavita Fezzoli. And our referee this afternoon for this sudden death rugby league encounter is Tom Taylor. So the Butcher Boys getting us underway, hanging up in this blowing gale, and luckily Chris Randall was there to concentrate on doing his role and coming up with the football, and there he is now going for a dubby half run out to the 20.
Good, tackle 2.
So you can hear the referee coming through in the background. That's Tom Taylor,
Go, 3.
well known here in the commentary box when he's not
Let go, Bryce!
out in the middle with the whistle.
Tackle 4.
So they're about to come to the halfway line.
Nice!
This is the last tackle now.
Good.
Look for the kick. Kelly,
Onside.
he pumps it downfield. And coming away
Move, Jacob! Hold here, boys.
from the
Hold.
northern end,
Not early, not
the
early.
Butcher
Go.
Boys
1.
in this first half of elimination finals football. This is Baker.
40. Hold.
Takes a shot there of Glowhey. We'll be joined by Dave Dryden in the commentary box
Come back, come back!
fairly shortly.
Tackle 3.
West's getting up
Go here again!
in reserve grade
Separate, Jay!
in Ladies League tag
Wait. Go.
this afternoon. West also got up by 10 points to 6 over Lakes.
4. Last
In the
one,
19s,
JT.
Maitland too good for Central by 34 points to 10. So back there now to Brad Murray. Kicks it straight down to Robbins. In turn gets away to Craig.
Hold here, hold here.
Craig, of course, knows what it takes to play in a grand final for Lakes. Just like a number of
Release 16!
his players alongside him today.
Wait, 10. Good. Tackle 2.
Both of these sides, well, they last met back in round 2 and round
Stand up!
10.
Wait here, wait!
Both sides
Tackle
have
3.
got one up on one another this year, so nothing splitting
Stand, BK!
both of these sides.
Wait, boys. Wait here.
Butcher Boys
4.
finishing third on the competition ladder at the end of the regular season, whilst the Seagulls finished fourth.
6 is out. 6 is out.
So back away to the last as Kelly, he's going to make it a meal
Play on. Call the ball.
today with these high kicks.
Ball's down. 1.
That eating him up for breakfast there
No.
quite nicely in the end. They're full back for the Butcher Boys, so
Just wait here.
big weekend of rugby league coming your way right here on Bar TV Sports.
3.
Don't forget tomorrow,
10. Good.
live on air from 5 to 3
Move, Jay Sullivan.
with Western Suburbs taking on Macquarie.
Wait.
First penalty of this match,
Unneeded.
as you could hear there from
That's
Tom
not stupid.
Taylor,
Come on.
saying that was unneeded,
Hang on.
telling both of these sides to get that out of their play in the early stages of this match. So it's a northwesterly here in Newcastle for this match,
Move, 12.
as the Butcher Boys
Wait here. Wait.
take it up over halfway.
Go. 1.
Out of Baker. Only knows one way.
10, 9. Wait here, boys. Wait here.
Straight and hard into the
Go.
defence.
Tackle 2.
Corder. Away now to Madden.
Release, Casey. Wait
So
here,
we're
boys.
down to the
Hold
30-metre
Joe.
line. We've had
Tackle
4
3.
minutes of the match as Murray works it to the left-hand side. Nice tackle over there on the edge
Jay.
from the Seagulls. That was Gagai,
Tackle 4.
who was quickly up in the face of the Butcher Boys attacking players, and the tackle had to be made. So we've got time off here. We've stopped the clock.
4, mate. Tackle 4. Tackle 4, yeah. Yeah, about a metre in front of him.
As we have a look at the replay here. As we slow it down. Well, both of these sides, they know what's on the line at the end of this match. One to survive an extra week, and one will have an early Mad Monday starting tonight.
Tackle 4. Tackle 4.
Both neighbouring clubs, rival clubs, always expect
On the whistle.
a lot
tackle
of
4. We're good.
niggle when both of these sides go around in the competition.
Don't pinch it. Don't pinch it.
So this is Sudden Death Rugby League.
Not early, Seagulls. Wait.
10
wait.
metres away now.
Go.
The Butcher Boys spinning it back to Murray.
Onside.
There goes the kick into the end goal area. They're coming through and they've got the first try, have they? No, the ball's gone over the dead ball line.
What?
Well, let's have a look at the replay of that kick.
Yeah, wait. Hang on.
Very windy conditions here. Let's have a look. Nice weighted kick.
Surrender.
The referee
Go.
says
0.
when they get it down in time. Dead ball line.
Play on.
It went over. They've lost the ball here, the Seagulls.
We've been good.
Both sides. Very fresh, very youthful. The average side, the average team player is only 24 years of
Tackle
age.
1.
So both these clubs
Hands out, 9.
are very prosperous years ahead of them.
Go. 2.
And well done to Central to make it into the finals. They haven't been there in quite some time.
Jay up. Wait.
They're long overdue
Wait.
for a win. And no doubt they're going to be helped on by this very vocal crowd that have gathered in here today.
Yep.
So it's the second penalty of the match to the home side,
Right, hold here. Hold here.
as
Let him play, let
Corder
him play it.
is on his back.
Go. 1.
That's Murray giving it away to Baker in 10. Doesn't want to go into the ground. Lowy couldn't wrap him up and sticky tape him into the turf. Cook, has he got there? Crowd thinks he has, and the referee agrees.
Yeah, I got it, mate.
So first blood on home soil And the Butcher Boys are up by 4 points to nil with a kick to come. Let's have a look at the replay. And this was just about grinding the Seagulls right back on their own goal line. And literally right back to the death of this try. Take a look at this. Ethan Cook. Just take a look at Cordner. He knew he was over the line well before he got it down. There he is there punching the air. He knows how important it is for the Butcher Boys to get off to a quick start against Lakes. And they've been able to do exactly just that after 7 minutes of the first half.
Good strong start there, Tommy. Well done, mate. Thanks, mate. Let's give it up.
So Bradley Murray, first year at Central.
Thumbs are enough.
Previously with the Seagulls. Kicking into the breeze.
It's really wide. Yep.
And it's waved away. So no change on the Bar TV Sports scoreboard. Ethan Cook, first point scorer of the match. On the back of a few penalties. And a lot of possession after the first 7 minutes. Not a bad crowd in here, as I mentioned. A very vocal crowd.
Let go, Jay! Hold
New to the competition
Wait.
from interstate.
Go, one.
It's been a long, long time since the Butcher Boys have made it into finals, and especially
Wait here.
coming
Wait
away
here,
with a
go.
victory.
Yep, two.
Can today be their day?
Separate!
The winner of this match will take on the loser of tomorrow's major semi-final between Macquarie and Western Suburbs.
Play on, play on.
Loser bows out after 80 minutes today.
Stand square. Wait here. Good. Tackle 4.
That's the fourth tackle. This is the halfway line coming in the shot.
Last one!
Lowy over the top.
Wait here. No, 10.
So
10, you're
back
not
across
square.
now to Murray. He tries to take them on,
BK, get him
but
down
Lachlan
there.
Bent has to put in the kick high into the air
Good.
and comes through with his own catch. But they do offload the pass. This is Kyle Kennedy. Beats one and takes the shot just short of the 40-metre line.
Hold.
So the Seagulls
Go. One.
coming out to the edge, the Cameron Anderson edge.
Good. Tackle 2.
This is where they find themselves now through Jacob Gagai.
Murray, stand up! Now you're milking that, Jacob.
So it comes back to Randall. Kelly. Now this is Nick Glowey.
4. Hold your boys, hold
To
your.
the Butcher Boys 40-metre line.
Go. 4.
So Josh Hayes. Got the ball.
Last one!
Runs onto it with anticipation, as you'd expect from the youthful 22-year-old.
All good.
This ball may bounce. No. Cut off nicely at the back. Swirling
Down there,
conditions.
Sean. Hold your boys, hold!
When we get a chance, we might be able to get a shot of these fig trees over in the background. Swirling around. A fullback's nightmare
Tackle 2.
this afternoon for rugby league, that's for sure.
Move that, Craig! Wait! Wait! One mark. Oh, 2. Sorry, 2.
Dylan Harton
Back you guys, back here.
has been solid in defence, hasn't he, this year?
One marker on 3.
As evident in that tackle. So now this is Matt Baker.
Hands out, 9!
So
Hold!
42 metres out.
4.
10 minutes gone. Murray
Give 10, 11.
Kicking
11,
away.
10 metres. Play on. That's good.
And luckily, the Seagulls were there
Guys,
to
come back,
to flap their wings and come away with the defensive workout as Central now put one in towards the end goal area.
Good call.
But the ball's gone touch in goal. Well, remarkable passage of play here, ending with this kick off the boot of Cook. Just clicked onto our coverage, who was the first try scorer
20 caps it.
this afternoon for the
Hero, Tom. Thanks, mate.
Butcher Boys.
Move, Cam. Hold. Drop it.
Pictures tell the story there. So Lakes United looking a little bit off sorts. So you can hear the crowd in the background getting involved as their Butcher boys back down inside the 10. This is corner. Low-heat plaster is him. Now to Matt Baker. So 4 points to nil. Look for Murray, short ball. There it is. So the last tackle. Oh, he pumps one between the legs, Brad Murray. Let's have a look at a replay of that. That's experience. Didn't amount to anything. But just have a look at Bradley Murray's skills right here. It's tunnel ball in the Vodafone finals. That's what Dave Dryden does on the weekend, training for Western Reserve grade. Quite effective. When he comes in, we'll have to ask him about that. Maybe he taught Brad Murray one or two things when Brad Murray was back at Western Suburbs 3 years ago before he came across the Lakes, then on to Central. You can count them. 3 in the tackle. This is the third. Counting them down with Tom Taylor. Angling their attack. Into Lachlan Bent. As Burgess finds Kelly. He keeps it low. Good tactic in these swirling conditions. This is Justin Worley with 14 on his back. Sullivan stopping him from advancing it past the 20-metre zone.
Back here.
2 to go after this one. This is the 4th tackle.
4 off the legs.
Just short of the 40.
One marker, tackle 4.
Advancing it through the middle, and Glowy awake to that. They'll need a good kick here. And Murray identifies that need. Don't know if he'd be impressed with that. This is Kyle Kennedy on the broad of his back. Now the Gagai.
Back here, Ethan. Hold here.
Inside the Butcher Boys territory.
Tackle 2.
Gagai clutching his left-hand side as he got up after that tackle.
Just wait here. Wait, Marcus, wait!
Gagai looks okay. He's dropped back into the line as Kelly goes short. Sullivan takes them on. They're up quickly there on Robbins. So the tackle count hasn't been restarted. There's no touch indicated by Tom Taylor. 5th and last. Kyle Kennedy wants the ball to come out to his edge as Kelly pumps it out that way. The ball's gone away from Anderson. Kelly coming through. Oh! It's come forward off Lakes. That could have been a disaster for the Butcher Boys. Take a look at this. As I said, you wouldn't want to be a winger or a fullback out here today under this swirling breeze. And Kyle Kennedy was only within a whisker of getting that down for the Seagulls.
Move, Casey. Wait here.
The Burgess drops off.
Go. 1.
This is Mitch Williams.
2. Release there. Hold. Go. 2.
Now to corner.
Movement 10! You got his arm, you got his arm. You hold his arm.
Murray drops it onto the right boot, hoping that it will go into touch. Well, he's got his kicking boots on him today. Brad Murray. Finals brings out the best. We know that. And we've seen that in the opening 17 minutes from their half-back in Brad Murray.
Oh, there he is. Ball in. In.
The Seagulls coming away from the pavilion end of the field. It's the Vodafone Final Series. Right here on Bar TV Sports. Great ball, wasn't it, from Gagai? Down the touchline they run. This is Kennedy. He's going to be bundled in the touch. The ball's hit his ankle and it's come back off a central player, and Anderson takes it over the sideline. Let's have a listen.
Oh, sorry, I thought you were a lace guy.
Scrum feed to central.
He's trying to pass it, it's come forward.
On forward. As you can hear there from Tommy Taylor. We've got an injury down here. Kennedy. I don't know if we can
He's as good as being in Merriweather.
roll it back to see
Attacking a scrum, let's go.
why this bloke is in the state he is. He was tippy-toeing down the sideline. Kyle, this is it down here. Look at this. He did his best to step past Worley. He knew he had to throw it back on the inside. But he then ended up doing a somersault himself, head first in the touch. He's all right though. A little bit ginger.
Move 12.
This is the 40-metre mark.
Go. Hold.
The Butcher Boys.
Go. 2.
Rumbling back through the middle. Baker.
3.
McClintock identifies what he needs to do, takes the shot of him. So Murray turning it away to Lachlan Bent. No Steve Gordon for the Butcher Boys in this clash. So Lachlan plays it back. Now to Cook. Nearly an intercept. He's not happy there. Kyle.
I asked.
He did his best. And that's all you can hope for.
If it hit him on the chest, it would have been forward.
So Lachlan Bent in the 6th jersey. Fair few Newcastle Knights old boys in attendance here today. So Darren Tracy amongst the crowd. Ashley Gordon, one of the under 7s coaches here at the club at Central. All doing their best endeavours to support first grade. So Cordner comes to the Kennedy. Now to Baker. Chris Adams is on the field for Lakes. As Kennedy now works it back to the right-hand side. Bent takes them on. Cut through. Tried to cut through, but he couldn't. Murray switches it. Back to Madden. Now to Anderson. And Kyle, he's been everywhere, hasn't he? The Seagulls as winger. Through the good and the bad as Murray pumps it high into the breeze. It's still play on. Central charging forward and charging over to get their second try. They won't take them off it. Oh, how good was that? The crowd loved that. After 20 minutes, Central leading 8-0. Have a look at this. As I said, Murray, he wanted to pump it high into the air as far as he can. Williams taps it back. Jarrett gives it on. And Davis picks up a try. All because of that kick. Bradley Murray. And there's the try scorer. And there is the Seagulls. Early days yet. Just been starved of possession. The kick sails over the black dot. So I don't know about you at home taking our coverage, but how quickly has this first half gone so far, especially for a Central fan? Live on YouTube and on Facebook Live as the wind comes into play.
I tried to pull it up at the last second and then it sounded like shit.
It just demonstrates how blowy it is here today as Kelly doesn't waste any time. Second time around with the attempt to get us back underway. As Cordner is with it. Coming out of the northern end in the first 40 minutes of football. We're live from 3 o'clock tomorrow from Harker Oval. Winner of that match will go straight into the grand final. The loser of that will take on today's victorious victor. This is Sudden Death Rugby League. And Lakes down by 10 after the first 23 minutes of the match. So there's Chris Adams. Started off the bench. Plenty of NRL experience with that man with the ball. The Newcastle Knights. This time last year he was with the Newcastle Knights. Gagai down to the 20-metre zone as Kelly comes short. This is the last as Chloe plays it back. Sullivan kicking. Will he get it back? That was his intention. Didn't quite go his way as Central put the foot to the accelerator. Who's going to catch them? Nobody will catch them. What a try. Mason underneath the black dot. Scintillating rugby league. Spectacular. Well, they're running away with it, literally. Let's take a look at the replay. Let's start it from the kick. That's where it all got us underway. Sullivan intended it for himself, but the bounce of the ball went the other way. And who was there? This man. The quickest on the park for the Butcher boys. And this is why. Outstanding. There's the bench from Lakes. I think they would have been expecting this. And now it has become a reality as their former goal kicker in opposition colours drills it home for the Butcher boys. So 3 ties in 14 minutes of rugby league. All the tries went bang, bang, bang.
Hang on.
Tom Taylor
Gotta be technical.
telling Kelly he's got to be a bit technical. Well, there's a bit of referee lingo. Got to be technical. Got to play it by the book.
Wait.
I guess that's what he means. Let us know what you think that means. Got to be technical. Get us up on Facebook. Dave Dryden. Shouldn't be far away. He'll be joining us in the commentary box. after a big win for Western Suburbs in reserve grade
Not early.
over
Go
Macquarie.
4.
Murray inside 40
You can do it all on. Cheers, mate.
with the win behind him. Robbins. Impact there coming from Knott and Metcalf. Finals tackles at its best. Now to Craig.
Release him now.
Picked up a try in the
Tackle 2.
grand final a couple of years ago,
Bryce, stand up.
2015, and their win over the Macquarie Scorpions.
Move, Dane. Wait here. No 13's out.
We're off to Hunter Stadium for the grand final
Nice.
in a fortnight.
Off the ball. One marker.
Saturday grand final this year.
Good. Yep. Missed him.
Making it look relatively
Jack Kelly, stand up.
simple
Back here, guys,
equation
back here. Come back.
on that take from
Take it
Justin
back.
Worley.
Tackle 1.
There's Tom Taylor. Good guys.
Let's play the ball.
Major
Otherwise it will
sponsor
be a
of them.
penalty. Tackle 1. Move 11.
27,
Hold.
2018. Next year they've been given GoPros from the good guys to
16.
bring that into
Back
their
here.
own
Tackle 3.
analysts' preparation throughout the week when they meet up at Thornton for referees coaching night.
Tackle 4.
Initiative supported by their chairman in Craig Dybert.
Last one. Hands out.
So this is the last tackle. It's 16 points to nil in favour of the home side as Murray puts one along the carpet. And Matt Craig,
They go 6.
no stranger to the try line in 2017. Try scoring machine.
They go
Not just this season.
Come back here. Brad Murray's out.
Since he's joined. There's a little knock on there. No, says the referee. It's gone backwards as Gagai palms away from one, palms away from another one. He's trying to get away from Worley.
Tackle 3.
Worley says, no, you're not.
Hold here.
Down you go.
3.
So away now to Randall. He goes for a run
16
himself.
up. Hold.
16-0.
Tackle 4.
Central
Last Daniel.
leading the way.
Bring it back.
Will they come to the Kyle Kennedy wing? There goes the kick. Anderson under pressure. He's not going to get back into the field of play. We're going to have a goal line drop out here. This time, the Butcher Boys
I didn't even see him.
Let's see how they
It was all good, Tom.
are accustomed to
They were happy with it.
pressure on their own goal line.
I've told you honestly. That's my honest answer. We've got to go. No, we've got to go. Mate, I just gave you an honest answer. Okay, they didn't call anything. They were happy with it.
Tom Taylor, very professional in his wording there to
Right, stay on side.
Ethan Cook. Not in any rush, is he, Murray? This kick's going to hang. For Sullivan.
Release 15. Come back.
There's
Hold.
Davis. Gets off Sullivan.
Number 1.
Now to Brown. Charging forward. Still going Brown. He's gone all the way. He's got it down. They're back in the match. Jermaine Brown has only been out there for a minute and he's picked up the first 4-pointer for the Seagulls. 16-4. Jermaine Brown.
They're right for water.
Take a look at this. He's just busted the line wide open. The flood banks, well, never seen anything like it. Bursted.
Get him down for Rico. Sorry?
It's Metcalf. Well, the biggest of the crops for the Butcher Boys, and he couldn't even lay a finger on him. Well, they needed that, the Seagulls. And the Butcher Boys tested. 4 points on the back of him.
I haven't heard you yelling.
So Kyle Kennedy. 12 out. Hits it. Pumps it. It's like an FFA goal. On a cold winter's night at Magic Park. Pumped it between the middle of the posts. But this time it went over. 2 points coming his way. So Tom Taylor, we'll be able to hear him in our clash today. We'll be able to hear him now actually just having a chat to the players around him, saying, we need a kicking tee. Brad Murray, there he is. There's Tom, just checking his communications. Still crisp. Well, his whistle is.
Downside.
Over the head of Sullivan and Matt Craig on the bring back mission. There's the crowd. You can hear the crowd in the background.
Wait here. Go. One.
Really pumped to come along and watch their beloved Butcher Boys in a finals match on home soil.
Tackle 2.
Long overdue finals win.
Hand down, Sean. Wait here.
Can really be helped by the vocal home crowd here today. Got plenty to cheer about thus far.
Tackle 4.
They're up by 10. This is Fesoli.
Last one. Wait. Go.
There goes the kick.
All good.
Anderson had a chance, but Justin Worley says, just support me in case I need you.
Just like Kath and Phil having a good time.
But Hayes wraps up.
Tackle 1. Not early here.
Worley
Not early here.
couldn't get the pass away.
1.
So this is the 30-metre mark. The Vodafone Final Series.
3. Let go 9.
Right here on Bar TV Sports.
Go. Tackle 3.
Murray
Inside.
kicking the leather out of this one. As Cody Robbins steps.
Let go 4. Up.
Penalty.
You need to get up.
Too slow.
Cross, mate.
Taylor there telling Worley he just needs to get off him quicker than that.
On the 40, guys.
So a good kick for touch. Could the pendulum
Move, Noddy.
could well be swinging back
Hold here. Hold. Go.
late in the first half to the Seagulls. Making inroads.
Let go of them. Back, come back. Tackle 2.
That's the second. With another gain
Stand
of
square.
5 or 6 metres.
Go 3.
As Brown goes
Play
short.
on
Oh, it's
intercept.
gone straight.
Backwards pass. Backwards pass.
Straight to Madden.
Tackle 1.
That's tackle 1.
Good. 1.
Mason. We know he can run. He's demonstrated that
Let go of the ball.
perfectly
Good. Tackle 2.
with a try here this afternoon. An 80-metre effort
Move 16.
from Jake Mason.
Tackle 3.
Metcalf. Powers down to the 40.
Tackle 4.
This is Cordner.
Last one.
Last tackle.
Good.
Where's their 7? Here he comes.
Caught.
Now Craig.
Held. Tackle 1. Stay square.
Sandwich.
Wait 15. 15.
There
Wait.
from Jarrett, who's on the field for the Butcher Boys in this clash, as Dylan Harden
2.
takes
Go be
it
early, mate. Go be early.
20 metres in from touch, eastern side.
Tackle 2. Off. Involved. Tell me before the play the ball.
Mason again in the
Tackle 3.
tackle. One of their best, along with Murray thus far.
Play on his square. Square.
Anderson's been solid out here on the wing, just like Kyle Kennedy.
4. Wait here. Wait.
Sullivan calling the shots as he was playing the ball back there. The neighbouring clubs in the heat of the moment. This is Madden.
Let go! Hold here, hold. Go, 1.
Lachlan Bent
Hands down, 11. Back here, legs back. Hold.
playing it back to Jared Knott. Away to Sean Metcalf. Metcalf. He's big, he's strong, he's powerful.
That's enough. Tackle 3.
Hell on the tackle.
Tackle 3.
As Jared Knott sends it away. Bent, dummies, throws it. No,
4.
fooled everybody.
Go.
Comes back then out of Knott. Murray cuts out 3. Is there danger bells
Play on.
ringing silently out here
Last one.
for Lakes? Last tackle. Oh, the winger wasn't there. Where was their winger? Nowhere to be seen. If there was a body out there, they would have went in. Hindsight's a great thing, especially from up here on the bench.
Back here, Noddy. Back here.
But Lakes, they'd be happy with that.
They're cutting short. 2.
Lake.
Short.
We're 2 minutes out from the break. Referee
And where you are, don't worry.
Tom Taylor.
Tackle 3. Side back here, 2. Guys, come back. Back here.
Crowd there just
Play the ball.
letting him be aware
I'll penalise
of
you if you don't.
his own actions.
Tackle 3 coming. Play on, we're on 2.
Fesoli offloads it. Randall takes it to the middle of the park.
Off the legs, Brad! Arm!
So Sullivan
He got the arm!
looking around at options.
Ethan,
He's got
way
Kelly on his
offside.
left, doesn't go to Kelly.
That's better, early. 4. Move now! Go.
Dave Dryden will be joined by him in a moment in the commentary box as the kick goes downfield. Will this ball sit up or go into touch in goal? Actually goes over the dead ball line. So 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Central leading by 16 points to 6 here on the Bar TV Sports scoreboard. Dave Dryden's in the commentary box. Dave, big win for you boys in reserve grade. Good afternoon to you.
Hey Pete, how are you? Yeah, mate. Yeah, really good win. Tough. You know, they gave it to us in the last, 15, 20 minutes. So it was good by our boys to stick tough and get the W. So, but that's what all footy's about. Semi-final footy.
Nice kick at the end too, eh? Wasn't it right on the halfway line? Never looked like missing. Went straight over the dot.
Yeah, he's got a big boot, Nick Hendry. So we're pretty confident that he would make it, and then with the wind as well. So it was a pretty smart choice.
Release legs! Hold! Go.
How's this game going, Pete? I missed a bit.
Central have really dominated, but a few scrappy balls.
Forward pass,
A few scrappy
guys.
errors have
Then a legs
certainly
knock
creeped
on.
into the Central boys in the last 10 minutes. So let's hope they can clean that up if you're a Central boy fan. Lakes, well, they haven't had much territory inside Central's half. They've been starved of possession. Only on the third occasion when they have been down there, mate, they've been able to come up with a try. So this game could well be on. Come second half.
Taylor 2 halves, eh?
Could well be, mate. Could well be. Don't forget a big clash tomorrow. We're live from 3 o'clock from Harker Oval in the major semi-final. West's taking on Macquarie for a spot in the Vodafone Grand Final as Kelly, he goes away to the right. He finds Sullivan. He kicks. He chases. They're going back away to clean it up through Worley, and he's got to bang it over the dead ball line and jump the fence all in the one move. Well, that's about wraps us up for the first half of Rugby League here, Dave, on Bar TV Sports. Central take it to the break. They lead by 16 points to 6.
Yes. Well, that was great timing, wasn't it?
You can go and have another sandwich.
Oh,
No.
mate, I'd love a sandwich at the moment. What about how chilly it is over in this grandstand?
I wanted to have, I've been mentioning this breeze out there. It's really playing havoc for the kicking games out here. What is it actually like on the field with this? Well, it's not a breeze. It's like a gale.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit weird and tricky, to be honest. You don't feel like it's, I guess from the screens, it's blowing a bit of right to left, but yeah, you don't necessarily feel it out there. But then when the boys, put a kick up or a drop out, it's going nowhere. It's only going 20 or 30 metres, so you don't really feel how strong it is. But yeah, as soon as it's up in the air, she's a strong one. So
well, there you go. There go the boys back to the sheds. We'll take a break here on Bar TV Sports, and we'll come back with the final 40 minutes. Whose season will be over at the end of the next 40 minutes? We'll find out on the other side of this. So we're back for the second half, the final half in 2017. Will it be for Lakes? Could it well be for Central? As Central come back out of their own 20-metre line, they're back in the commentary box with Dave Dryden. Good to have him back. He'll be at Harker Oval tomorrow as well for the major semi-final. Dave, really looking forward to grand final day. I know you are as well, mate, up there in the commentary box with the sausages and the meat pies. How good's that going to be?
Do you have a free bar tab? That'd be good if we can have that. Mate, hopefully, I might not be able to make it if we're playing. But
good
I'll
chance of that, though.
Yeah, mate.
Really
yeah.
good chance. So you're only one game away yourself from the grand final now.
Yeah, we are. We had to do it the tough way, coming from fourth, but that's all right. We're starting to build some momentum, and that's a good thing. Matty said today in today's paper that he likes having the break, regroup and that, but I think us Reggie's boys, we're pretty keen to keep going, so hopefully we can make it.
As I said, we've got the match tomorrow live right here on Bar TV Sports. How's Matt Lantry been this week, mate? Is he been cool, calm and collected, as always?
Yeah, mate. Look, like you just said, he always is. He's very specific in what he wants to do. He comes prepared at training, and it's broken down, and everyone knows their role. And it's been good, mate. We've done a few things together as a club, some teamwork. So that's good. He's he'll always have. He's good like that in the sheds. He'll have them ready to go.
There's Craig Miller. Speaking
big barn.
Last time the Rosellas won the grand final. It was under Craig Miller back in 2014, the #1 sports ground in our last grand final against Cessnock.
Yeah, mate, great day that was. I was lucky to be a part of that. First and only first grade premiership.
That was when Craig Barney Miller took Western Suburbs to 3 on the trot in that grand final. This is Gagai.
That's a great tackle from Tommy Madden, I think. Back rower on a far centre. I think he's letting Jake know too. A couple of rep players that play together.
And on the subject of representative football, Bar TV Sports throughout the week, we're heading up to Coffs Harbour late October. Been given the rights. The Country 23's taking on Scotland.
Oh, lovely.
I noticed Steve Kidd's coming along for the ride too, Dave.
Yeah, is that why he didn't take his Cessnock job? He's committed to Bar TV now. We'll have to put him in his place, but Kiddy.
Matt Craig. They can't afford him to run. We know what he's like. Look at him go. That's what he's like. Dangerous. Hungry for the football. And always hungry for work. This is Lee McClintock taking it out to the 40-metre line here on a bright sunny afternoon in Charlestown. So it's all in front of Lakes United. 10-point deficit. You can hear the crowd adding a bit of energy to the broadcast from the spectators' shed. That's where we're broadcasting from today. As Sean Boss takes it straight into Jared Knott. We've got it all covered here in this match. Referee, the crowd, the big hits, the big passes. There's a big hit. Oh, that's a rattler.
That's great contact from the winger. He's busted, but great. Put his body on the line. Well done. He had a great game last week. Cameron Anderson, I think his name is. He was outstanding. Copped some punishment, but he kept going all day. And yeah, there's not much of him, but geez, he's tough.
We'll go with it. 11 legs out.
The Butcher Boys entering the Seagulls territory for the first time in this second half. This is Sean Metcalf.
Tackle 4.
As the fourth tackle being signalled from Tommy Taylor.
Surrender. Last one.
So look for an air raid here. As Lachlan Bent gives it to Murray. They're kicking for Mason. Oh, he's gone up, but he can't come down with the ball, Dave. So close yet so far.
Yeah, mate, that's one of Brad's Brad's strengths, his kicking game, always showing some strengths in defence there. Great shot, but yeah, that was a great little nudge from Brad, and unlucky for the fullback not to get up and take that and potentially score.
Move 15.
So 30-metre line. This is the minor semi-final. Live. Right around the world.
Let him play it.
Big coverage today. From New Zealand to the Maldives, as we see a bus being made up the middle of the field through Gilmire, who's out on the field. Quick roll forward. Kelly pumping one in towards the in-goal area, but this wind might sit up. Oh, so close for Kelly.
That's unlucky, and that's a great run from Jamie Gilmire. He's, he doesn't have the one on his back. He's, coming off the bench as a utility, and it sort of looks like the Michael Morgan for the Queensland. He's in the middle, roaming around. But that was a great run, in between Sean Metcalf and Brett Jarrett, as we can see. Brett's having some trouble with his shoulders, but yeah, great run, and then a pretty smart kick there from Jack Kelly. He had it on a string last week.
Yeah,
but unlucky there. Just missed out, but I think the he had the right idea.
There's Brett Jarrett on screen. We'll go back into the line of attack. There's the collision. Boss on Davis in 15 today.
Let go of him, 9.
So they take the play towards the centre of the park.
2. Up now, 12. Good, tackle 2. Forward.
Well, that was a forward. Oh, hello.
Oh, jeez.
Josh Hayes.
He didn't like that, did he? Hey, I don't think I'd be pushing Dan Metcalf around.
Let's have a look at this on the replay.
Oh, he didn't miss him, did he?
Didn't miss him.
Oh, love it. I love it. Credit to the young fella too, getting up straight away, not taking a backward step from Big Dan.
The Seagulls find the line. 30 metres away. And in 16 is Jaman Brown off the bench.
Hold, go. 1. Yep. That's better, mate.
Where's Sullivan? He's got the football. Robbins goes himself.
2.
Takes the tackle.
Come back
Only
down.
12 metres out from the Butcher Boys goal line.
Tackle 2.
It's the Saturday Rugby League Finals football. As Gilmire
Move on.
within 10 metres.
Tackle 3.
As Randall fires it away. Sullivan finding Jacob Gagai. Great ball! Oh, Kennedy. He's in the corner. Blakes are coming back. There's a 4-pointer. It's 16-10. Kick to come.
That's just electric, isn't it? Absolutely electric. Dane Gagai. Nice little skip. Bounce on the outside of his man.
That was the ball. That was the
Yeah.
match winner.
Yeah, but look at this. Just a little punch and then drew in the winger as well. Thank you for the easy 4 points. As Lakes, what are they? 16-10 with a kick to come. They never quit, do they? All the games, look, probably, I reckon a good 80% of the games we've called this year, Pete, have been Lakes.
Yeah.
They've got the nice end of the stick with the stream games, and every time we've called it, mate, they haven't given up, have they? Against Curry was a tight game. They come through.
Yeah.
I think that's the most dangerous thing about them is they got youth and they just don't stop. They keep coming. They're energetic. Sean Boss has had a fat year. Keeps charging on. So see how Charlestown respond.
Central, I guess that 10-minute period leading into half-time, and they turned over a bit of the ball, and Lakes were able to get on them second time on the scoreboard. Momentum has shifted back towards this Seagulls side, but most important thing to Craig Barney Miller and every one of their fans is they're still up by 6 points. So it's a try and a goal lead in front.
He's like the master of slowing it down.
Where's your mate? Bradley Murray. Has he been to the Colonel today, Dave?
No.
He's off the Colonel?
I think he might be. A little grand final prep or finals. That's a smart kick.
Well, hold on. Let's check the replay. Tommy Taylor has said that Matt Craig has taken this dead.
I think that was a call from the touchy.
I am not convinced.
Yeah, I think the touchy called that.
Can we get... Well, that's our shot that will determine if that leg went on that dead ball line. Anyway, the referee has, and the touch judge has seen it otherwise, Dave.
Yeah, I'll play on. Central got a chance here. That was a pretty good kick from the dropout, 40 into the wind.
Away to Brett Jarrett in the headgear.
Back, guys, come back, Jamie.
As Jared Knott waiting patiently in a dummy half.
Oh, Jimmy Gilmire. He's a little bit worse for wear.
As Bradley Murray takes the game into his own hands.
Up, Sean, let him play it. Good.
As Knott finding corner.
Tackle 4. Hold
Only
on.
4 metres away. Now 2 metres.
Good.
As Murray comes short.
Oh, inside.
Forward pass, Dave.
Don't do that.
Good to see Tommy Aylett here today, supporting the referees.
He's a cool customer, isn't he?
I'd say
Oh, yeah, get into it, boys.
Absolutely nothing in it.
Tommy Aylett's a cool customer, but the boys out here, fireworks.
Yeah, I like it. I loved it last week with Lakes and South. They were into it everywhere. It was outstanding. A little bit of push and shove.
Dave, Tom Taylor, obviously he'll be there on grand final day. I'm not so sure about first grade. Tommy Aylett, do you think he's a prime candidate for his second grand final in 2 consecutive years?
Yeah, mate. I think it's these two. It's, clearly. Oh, not clearly, but they've got today and tomorrow, so I think that's a bit of a hint that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Either way, we're going to have the two outstanding refs for the grand final. First grade and reserve grade.
We have a knock on Central, unfortunately before that, knock on Lakes.
I'm not going to say any more. Might get inbox from a few referees.
How good is it to be able to listen from the scrum through our...
That's a good little insight, isn't it?
Lapel microphone. It's that extra edge on the coverage.
Yeah. It will be interesting to see how Tommy approaches tomorrow. Whether... I don't know if referees are allowed to go in there with, a sort of pre-motivation or whatever, or how they're going to call the game. I reckon tomorrow is just going to be lightning fast.
All the action at 3 o'clock right here on Bar TV Sports. As Murray, finger kick control, giving away to Jarrett. He's got support through Williams. Doesn't use him. He's only 4 metres out from the Seagulls goal line as Murray coming back again. A corner. 13. That's his number plate.
We're good. That was an accident, mate. Tackle 4. We'll go tackle 4.
As Murray again, the orchestrator. Flying onto it is Metcalf. Took that from
Oh, they got numbers right.
9.
Just a matter of going that way, but they choose to go to the boot of Murray. They put one in the in-goal area, and McClintock turns defence into attack. 10 out from his own goal line.
Yeah, that was a great read from Lee. and attacking it on the fly. Great shot there from the ninth. You know, chasing his kick. So it's good to see he wasn't spear tackling him.
Ten's out.
This is the Vodafone Final Series. Business Plaza Cup Grand Final.
Hold here. Tackle 3.
Grand Final day.
Move 16.
For the first time, last Saturday of September. 3 o'clock kickoff. As Lakes, they've been there, they've done that in 2015.
All on. Yep.
Mason
He's got to attack the ball.
eventually comes his way. He gets away from 1. He's away from 2. He's trying to beat the 3rd tackle. But Gagai eats him up for afternoon tea.
Yeah, I think Barney might be a little bit frustrated with that. I think, you know, that was an easy catch to catch on the full, and then he helps his team get straight onto the front foot. But he ended up doing all right there. So
Let the leg go. Off the legs.
Only 6 points in this one. Penalty to the home side, to the cheers of the crowd.
how's Tommy been?
He's called. Dave Dryden is telling everyone he'll be back in a few minutes. He's a bit chilly up here. The prop.
Yeah, self-explanatory that one. Go.
He's gone to try and find his jumper.
We have 2 balls, I stop play.
Has not.
Tackle 1, he's off. Still on. No, wait. He's getting there. Good job, buddy. Tackle 1.
Here's Dave Dryden there, looking around for a jumper.
Come back with me, guys. Come back with me.
Playing with the kids, Jade Porter's kids. There's Jade on the right.
This is tackle 2. Just wait.
Adam Bettridge in attendance here today as well. As Baker.
Hands out, Jay! Hold here.
On the 20.
3.
Metcalf offloading it.
Go! To the line! 4 tackles.
So 1 to go after this.
Last
This is Jared
one!
Knott. So Walker. Where's Murray? He's got the ball. There goes the kick in towards the end goal area. It's over the top. Picked up there
Still up.
from Matt Craig. He's lost the football.
He's lost it forward.
He's lost it
In the
forward.
He's not offside though. It's a knock on in goal.
So there you go. He wasn't offside. It's a knock-on in goal. Goal line dropout day.
Yeah, well, I missed that, mate. I was grabbing me jumper. It's really fresh over here in the shade and on the grandstand. But
The cameras actually caught you, actually, Dave,
Yeah.
walking along there, having a chat with Porter's gang.
yeah, I had
Downside, guys.
had the missus bring me. She left, so all the gear was up there, and Lee snuck me jumper, so I didn't have a jumper to wear. But yeah. Oh well, good result for Central.
Good result for you. You got your jumper.
Yeah, I
You're
did.
warm now?
Yeah, sort of.
You're okay? The body temperature's rising.
Yeah, slowly.
That's Cordner.
Moving now,
His body
Sean.
temperature,
With me, Jamie. Hold here.
probably around
Go.
37.5. Charging their way towards the goal line.
Cody.
This is
Cody.
Baker,
Hold.
2 metres away.
Hold. Go. 3.
Murray calling for it. Spirals a long pass. Metcalf
Play on 3.
offloads. Worley.
Play on.
GB
Down to
good.
4.
Mosquito
Do not go early.
slapper with an effort like that. Now he's got
Cramp.
cramps in his. Where's the magnesium, Dave? Do they have magnesium spray?
No, I don't know. He's got that. Just go get some Powerade. Try to get electrolytes in there.
A capsule a day will keep the cramps away. In his case, maybe 2.
Look at Gaz Thorogood trying to put everything into that.
So what do we got on the official clock? 21:57. And also congratulations to Melbourne Storm's Cameron Smith today. Breaks the record for the most first grade rugby league games
In history.
in history. Is he the greatest? Find out right now. That game's just about to get underway. We'll have scores from Amy Park throughout the day.
Tackle 4, just wait for the whistle. Tackle 4.
So Central. Coming forward again,
Good.
Murray. Away to Williams. Hard to stop.
Last! Hooker. Answer your question. Hold here,
Dylan
Sean.
Harton
Go.
dropping off him. So this is the last tackle. There
That's
goes
good.
the
Tackle.
kick in towards the crossbar. It's gone over the top of the crossbar and into the fence and up onto the hill. What
Yeah.
was that all about?
Oh, mate, I think Bossy, Sean Boss, I think he just put some too much pressure on Brad and didn't get a great kick away. Nearly hit the post. But, yeah,
Was
mate,
it
good.
intentional, do you think, for the crossbar?
Nah, definitely not. It was good work from Bossy to put pressure on Brad. Force that error.
Dave Dryden in the box.
Let go, Baker, it's just you.
One of the
Good,
hardest
tackle one.
working men in our rugby league competition over the years,
Back here, BK.
on and off the field.
Tackle 3.
That's why he's in the box.
2, yeah.
Heading down to the grand final.
3. Bryce!
This is Dylan Harden.
Get off him!
6 points is the gap.
Tackle 3.
Sean Boss
4. I'm on him, Baker! Hold.
to the 20
4.
as Chris Randall sends it back away through the back line.
Still 4.
Oh,
Robinson's gone without it. Gagai going back to go forward.
Last one!
The last tackle here.
Ethan early. Ethan.
There goes the
Kicks
kick.
through.
Pumping one downtown.
Moving
smart
out.
kick.
Positional play was good too. So let's see how the Seagulls
Let go of them!
can defend here. The Butcher Boys.
Tackle 2.
They'll be trying to get out of their own zone as quickly
Let go, Jim!
and accurately as they possibly can through Cook.
4. Up
This is
in
the
12.
fourth, and they're back out to the
12.
halfway line.
Let go!
Too slow getting off him was Glowy and Martin, according to Tommy Taylor. So Brad Murray, Dave, just looking around.
Yeah, mate, they've probably been in a bit of an arm wrestle for 20 minutes, so it was good for Brad was probably just trying to
Slow
get his
it down.
boys, slow it down a little bit, let him have a bit of a breather. He's a smart leader, Brad.
It's Mitch Williams
Move up him!
with Sullivan
1.
around his upper regions. As Baker
Release.
trembling down to the
Back in,
20.
Hold. Stop playing with the markers.
Well, why aren't you penalising?
We go back
Asked
to the
him
mark like we do
question.
every other round game. Play it on the line. Play it on the
Play
line.
it back.
I'm giving you one more chance. Play it
Tom
on the line
Taylor.
or they get the ball.
Laying down the law. Giving him
Tackle
one
3.
more chance, Dave. I bet you've heard that once or twice.
Yep, sure have.
When you do hear that,
Hold.
what
Go
goes through your
4.
head? This is Williams. I'll get back to that because there's plenty going through the Butcher Boys right
Wait.
now
Hold the
as they're
line.
attacking
Go.
through Murray. There goes
Good.
another one of the in-goal area. Oh, they've come down with it but can't get it away, and there's a line dropout coming up.
Yeah, smart
Oh.
kick. Just building the pressure. You know, this is Brad's forte. Just go on the line, repeat sets.
You tackled him,
You know,
and then you didn't move.
it's
That's
hard
what
to. It's really hard to do anything about it. He's just too good at it.
Yeah.
You know, a good chase from the winger.
Not his best kick, though, to get us back underway. Considering the conditions, it's a fair kick. Kicking into the breeze. This is Justin Worley in jersey
Stand up
number
now.
14.
Wait here.
As Bryce Kennedy
One.
Sending up corner again. Nice shot from downstairs.
Good, good, 2.
So Kennedy identifies the need to come to Murray. But then he
Oh, good
turns
shot.
3.
Good shot, Lee. Read it well.
right on Knotts. Kennedy again. This is Baker. Lowy.
4. Up and square 10.
His opposite number. Combining.
Oh, there's talk. Okay. Take a 4.
So they're dummying their way now through Cook.
Oh,
Has he got it down?
great run.
Has he got it down? Referee says try. Try to the Butcher Boys in the finals. And they lead by 20-10 with a kick to come. Gee, I think everybody at home will be waiting in anticipation for this replay. But this will probably be the most watched replay on Bark TV Sports in the final series here. Let me look at this. Can he get it down?
Hey, looks like he does.
There you go. But don't go anywhere if you think this game's over and done and dusted. Think again. Finals football, 17 minutes remaining. Anything can and will eventuate.
I really like what Cookie Ethan done before, or while he was having his head up. He showed it on the inside, showed it on the outside, punched his gap. Just too many options. I think the defence sort of read that a little bit and held off him. They didn't really attack. It wasn't much speed of the line, but just shows so much class when he's got the ball. Cookie just looks like he has heaps of time.
Don't forget, plenty of rugby league in and around Newcastle this weekend. We've got the Newcastle and Hunter Rugby League. We've got the ladies, Aberglasslyn taking on the University. Glendale and Cardiff battle it out in D grade. C grade's Abermain and Waratah. B grade looks like Tar and Dudley. And A grade, well, it'll be Dora Creek and Fingal Bay, Shortland and South. Rugby League bonanza across the Rugby League, right across the Bar TV Sports cameras as Bradley Murray take a bow. The number 7 takes them out to a 12-point lead, Dave, with 15 minutes remaining here on Saturday Rugby League. Don't you love it's finals football?
Yeah, certainly is, and don't ride off Lakes. They'll keep coming. You know, they would have had a bit of a rev up behind the post while they're waiting, and that's only 2 tries. I'm sure they'll have a dig.
We sure will.
That's a strong run, but big Dane Cordner.
Good. 1.
Baker again
Move off him now. 14. That's good.
into Glowy.
Play on. 14's good.
Well, it seems like seconds ago these two were going hammer and tongs up the other end. Inside 40. Straight to Craig. What a catch. Acceleration. The foot to the foot race. Beats one.
Move now, Bryce.
Gee, he came flying onto that at what, about 60 kilometres an hour.
Yeah, he's got some speed, doesn't he?
Ethan!
The whole Lakes back line are really fast. You know, so central. They just got speed to burn.
Sudden Death Rugby League. Loser out for 2017. A winner to go through to next weekend to take on tomorrow's loser between Western Suburbs and Macquarie. Hillmeyer. Good run.
Great run. Great run. Set him on the front foot. Oh,
Straight
ball.
to the gap. Burgess.
Great tackle from Central. Who was that? Ethan Cook.
Danger not gone. There's a kick. There's a chase. Anyone's football.
Goal line.
Geez, that's a great set of 6 from Lakes, and put that down to a nice kick from Kelly, but that was all set up from number 14, Jimmy Gilmire. Geez, he's playing fullback, but in the middle, that footwork around the front rows is causing havoc. Too fast and strong.
Nobody is left.
Something as trivial as this. Stay on side, okay? Not in front.
Couple of thousand in here for this minor semi-final. As Sullivan gives it to Glowy. Charges his way down to the 30-metre line with 3 on the back of them. So 21 metres out.
Yep. Cheers. One.
This time it comes with Dylan Harton.
Come on, Lex.
The second tackle, and Harton
Let go of it!
will play it
Mitchell!
back when
Come back, guys.
Mitch Williams drops off.
Way off, way off.
So away now to Kelly.
Surrender tackle.
Half back.
Tackle 3. Get on the line.
Nowhere to go but into the ground.
I think they can still go left.
They go for a dig from dummy half.
Oh,
Was that double
movement.
movement? Yes, it was. Double movement. Penalty. Butcher boys.
Mate, we got Dane Cordner hobbling off, and he's running straight into the toilet. Well, not toilet, but he's running straight into the sheds. I don't know what he's done, but he's just dead set sprinted off.
There's a gastro outbreak in Newcastle, you know.
Mate, I don't think you're hobbling or limping for that, Pete. But you know, I hope he's all right because he's been outstanding.
Yeah, I hope he's okay. As the Butcher boys
Let go, 7.
work it back out to their own
Hold you.
30-metre mark. As Craig Barney Miller
2. Move 13.
calling the shots from the commentary box.
Milking.
He's up.
Tackle
He's
2.
about 4 up from us. To the left.
Oh yeah.
Release
Barking
it.
into his walkie-talkie.
Hold square. Go. Tackle 3. Play on.
His
Got
first year as coach here. Craig
it.
Miller
Back, guys. Come back.
came across from the Cessnock Goannas. Previously to that, at Western Suburbs.
Last one.
Speaking of the Goannas, well, they're after a new coach. There goes the kick into downtown. Ball sits up nicely.
Sorry, mate.
Let's see what they can do. Let's see if they can offload. That was their intention, but common sense prevailed in the end, and they took the tackle there of Williams. Sullivan, the
Bryce. Get back.
5'8".
Tackle 2.
And Nick Lowy
Don't steal it.
crosses the red line,
Tackle there. Hands out. Hands out.
indicates the 40-metre line.
Come on, Rex.
Tackle 3.
So the game hanging in the balance, 22-10. As Dave Dryden said, 12-point ball game in this competition
6 out. Tackle 4.
is nice, but is it enough in finals football? This is the 40-metre line. Back to Sullivan.
It's okay. Charge.
Charge down. Oh, 6 more tackles. 6 to go, says Tommy Taylor.
Big chance here for Lakes. Big chance.
Sullivan runs to the gap. Still going, Sullivan.
Oh, Lex, get off.
The crowd. Neighbouring clubs. Southern Death football. Harton.
Good tackle from
Ball
Little.
spills out.
Yes.
They've lost it.
Great tackle from the Bryce Kennedy, I think it is. Ben Kennedy's young fellow. 3rd game of first grade. And he's been handling it well. Forced an error from Glowheat.
There it is over the top. Murray.
Come on, guys.
Did that
Yep.
ball just
Oh, Bradley, the 9th. He's sneaky.
sneaky Bradley?
Yep.
What do you think we should say to him?
Well done, Brad. You need every edge you can when you're playing semis.
He knows what semi-final football is all about. Brad Murray. Been there, he's done that. He's won premierships left, right and centre. His first year with Central into the final series. Win, lose or draw. Well, there'll be no draw. But so far the signs of Central. Very, very nice indeed.
Good shot. Good contact from the 2 number 10s.
Kelly.
He's just so hard to tackle,
Oh.
Dan McCarthy.
Kelly had 4 goes.
Yeah. That's a big man on a little man, isn't it?
Off the legs, off the legs. Go, go.
We haven't seen much of Chris Adams out here today.
Push.
No, mate, when I was walking around, I saw him on a kick chase, or he was chasing the fullback, and I think he'd done his hammy.
Yeah.
Stand up, Bryce. Stand up. Let him play it. Take away. No, he stepped away. Tackle 2.
It's Robbins.
Wait, go. 2.
Kelly.
Tackle 3. Let's make it.
Can't
Hold.
get past Mitch Williams. So they're just trying to identify a hole, but no holes appearing, are they?
No, mate. They're using their wingers, centres, there. You know, a few of their backs to.
Here's a gap out to the edge. In and away. McClintock. Support on his right. Throws the dummy. It's on the ground. Picked up by the Butcher boys. And they've come up with it.
That's not a bad result. They nearly scored. You know, they're on the 10, but that's a great run. But yeah, you know, Lakes, if they can D up here, put some pressure on Central, you know, they might get some good field position.
Mark is up.
And Lowy combining.
Tackle 4.
Lowy tried to go high and
Last one.
they went low and got away. Smart work from Cameron Anderson. So just outside the 40 this time, Bradley Murray puts in the kick straight down the breadbasket of Matt Craig. He's got support. McClintock down the touch line. What a shot!
The Messiah.
Picked him up and drives him, Bradley Murray, but he's given a penalty away.
That is
Let's go in and have a listen to the referee.
Just a dangerous position, mate. Yeah, mate, we've got to go. Penalties here. Right there.
Tommy.
He's going to go. Get out of his way. I'll advance it. Get out of his way.
There was nothing wrong with this tackle. Watch this. There's nothing wrong with it.
Be on the 40,
Look, he goes up, but mate, there's nothing wrong with it.
Still in Harton. Takes it to the 20.
1. Mitchell. Good. Tackle 1.
Down by 12.
I like this 16, Pete.
Yeah.
Takes a strong hit up. Big boy, nice footwork.
He's played well, Jermaine Brown.
Tackle 2.
Is that his name? Jermaine Brown.
He'd like to be called Jermaine.
Well, they did.
He wants his surname not to come into it. Jermaine.
Make it. Line. Hold.
Just like Oprah.
Hold.
Yeah.
Back to the right-hand side of the park. Back to Glowy.
That's forward.
Forward, he said. Well, the crowd's enjoying this. It's going their way.
Yeah. Oh, no, mate, not vertical, horizontal. But his top half hit the ground first. Yeah.
He's still trying to figure out what he did wrong, Brad Murray, to give that
See what they do with this ball.
penalty away.
Yeah, well, I think I just heard Tommy say that he was in a vertical position,
Doesn't matter.
but it might not have hit. He might not
Same
have
rules as every other week.
landed in the vertical, but he put him in a vertical position. So I don't know if that's even, that must be a rule, obviously. It's called a penalty, but
All
You
right,
know.
get in. All the way in.
I thought it was a good tackle.
Ball in. Out.
Comes back to a word he used in the first few minutes of the first half.
Stand
Technical.
up 12.
Yeah.
Hold. Hold. Go. 1. 2. Move now 6.
Come on, Lakes.
Good. 2.
5 minutes remaining here.
Separate.
Still 12 points the gap.
Tackle 3.
Looking to...
Room and 10.
Good contact from
Hold.
Glowy.
4.
Yeah.
He's aiming up the 10.
Inside.
Just trying to win the battle of the front rows, I think.
So Murray's placement is ideal for Robbins to motor back onto it, and he was able
Up now. Score.
to achieve that. That's the 30-metre line.
Tackle 1.
Tackle number 1, as you can hear in the background, from Tom Taylor.
Release it.
Tom Aylett will be our referee tomorrow for the major semi-final
Six out. Play on.
in Macquarie and the Western Suburbs. Winner goes straight into the grand final.
Hold here. Hold here.
Loser will play today's winner, whoever that will be at the end of the 80th minute. As Sullivan tries to get them going forward again. McClintock, he could offload, but he doesn't. He takes the tackle. Quick play the football. That's Sullivan coming short to Harton. Graham Page is his way down to the 10. Last one now for Lakes. Lakes playing the football back. Sullivan. There goes the kick off the boot of Kelly.
Oh,
Taken well in goal. I thought you'll find that was Cameron Anderson. So it should be coming back out to the 20, and we are. Did well there, Anderson, to leap high and take the ball, and there he is again now as we have a look at that leap from him in goal. Now we come back to the live shot and we see him playing the ball back. 30 metres out from the goal line. Takes the shot of Fesioli.
Tackles made. Can't steal it. Tackle 2.
they need a try as soon as possible, Lakes. They need a mistake, something. Only a couple of minutes left.
So Ethan Cook, first try scorer for the Butcher Boys in this minor semi-final earlier today is Mitch Williams. On the broad of his back on the last tackle. Murray, will he kick it in towards touch? That's his intention. But Matt Craig will see this ball go over his head and into touch.
Smart kick.
That's professionalism at its best. So all roads leading to Harker Oval Day tomorrow.
See what you do with that ball.
Get there early if you're thinking of coming over to watch the major semi-final.
Well, you do need someone to feed the scrum.
Of course, the grand final. A fortnight's time at Hunter Stadium. Plenty of corporate packages still available, and tickets are available.
Ball in.
The Western Grandstand will be in action. Not sure about the Eastern Grandstand, but last year they had the Eastern Grandstand closed and they had the hills open. We'll be broadcasting from the grandstand with the action.
Good job, good job.
Multiple cameras on grand final day. We'll have them all around the ground this year, taking the grand final coverage of Newcastle Rugby League to the next level. Just like this match, we hear the penalty, as we've heard. Referee since Spark TV started broadcasting the Tooheys Cup back in 2014. Can you believe it's nearly 5 years ago next year, Dave?
Yeah, that's you know, and how far have they come? Like Bar TV, there used to be, what was it, just Newcastle and Illawarra, and now there's Group 7 and Canberra, and
of course Newcastle Rugby League was the first ever live stream of Bar TV Sports back in 2014 when the concept to take it into the clubs was first introduced, and since then they've added an extra 300 staff to their list as we see Lakes trying to get back into their contest with 13 staff on their books. 4 metres away from the goal line. 1 minute left in the match. They spin it wide. Sullivan kicks. They chase, but the ball's gone all the way back to Lakes United, and it's got in a touch in goal. And the clock, Dave, is within 16 seconds of Central winning this match.
just have a look. Have a look at this bloke. Try to get a camera down here. He's a dead set. He's a dead set ringer of the Penguin out of the series Gotham. It's Penguin, or Hitler. You could go with Hitler as well.
Well, there you go. It's all over. The long overdue finals win on home soil for Central Newcastle. We have witnessed it. The fans have witnessed it. And now Central, they're only one win away from a spot in the grand final of 2017. Who will they play? Well, we'll find out tomorrow between whoever the loser will be between Macquarie and Western Suburbs. But the crowd is pumping here. The crowd song going around the ground. I said a long overdue finals win. Well, 2017 will go down in the history. They do not have to wait any longer. 80 minutes away from the grand final. What a feeling that is, Dave Dryden.
Yeah, it's something that you like to play for. Guaranteed spot in the GF, so I'm sure I can't wait for the first 15 minutes tomorrow. Sort of normally miss the first opening stanza of the game after you're having a shower in Reggie's or So I can't wait for it to. I reckon it's going to erupt tomorrow. I reckon it'll be great.
Hottest ticket in town in Newcastle tomorrow. Get along to Harker Oval. If you can't, we're live on air at 3 o'clock. Morgan Campbell in the commentary box tomorrow with David Dryden. I'd also like to thank Josh Callanan stepping in last week. And don't forget, Bar TV tomorrow will be live from Coggera Oval. Bar TV, the official broadcaster of the New South Wales Rugby League, the Entrust Super Premiership. 3 big games tomorrow on nswrl.com.au, provided by Bar TV Sports. Well, Dave Dryden's about to head off. He's got to go and have a chat to a few of the things. We'll see you tomorrow, Dave, and we'll see you next week, mate, for finals. And then the big grand final. Catch you then.
Righto, mate. I'll see you later.
All right, Dave Dryden signing off, and we'll leave you with these pictures from a very, very vocal and a very, very happy and excited Central Charlestown. Have a look at this. You'd think they've won the grand final, but they know that's not the case. They're 80 minutes away from making that dream become a reality. We'll be on there tomorrow, 3 o'clock. Macquarie taking on Western Suburbs. We really hope you can join us then. Bye for now.